NOC. I am Miss Black Gold, and thank you for coming back to my channel. I have a Dollar Tree haul for you. It's been about 2 weeks that I picked out items that were beneficial to me and my family, and I now have the time to show them to you. You guys, keep me in your prayers. Send me out good energy because I've been dealing with a plumbing issue in my home, and it's been driving me crazy. I have been buying drain cleaners and putting drain cleaner fluid. I even have a home warranty company that literally came out to my home last Thursday and hasn't been back. I'm feeling very confused about home warranty companies. Way back in the day, decades, like a decade ago at least, I did deal with American Home Shield before owning a different home, and I don't have them this time. But this company I'm dealing with, I don't understand what's taking so long to get a diagnosis from the plumbing company that came out to the home warranty company, and for them to approve them just coming out and snaking a main pipe with 150 foot or 100 foot snake, or drain cleaner as they call it. Y'all, so like I said, just send me good energy. Please put it out there that my issue gets fixed. And I have been thinking about you all, keeping you all in my prayers, my viewers, just hoping that everybody's staying safe. So let's move on. Look, I was a little heated talking about that issue and just doing some work around the house before I decided to sit down and say, let's do this video and get these Dollar Tree products put away. I walked into the Dollar Tree and this jumped out at me when I went over to the cleaning section to see what could be new over here. I'm not so sure this is a new item, but it jumped out to me because of my plumbing issue I have going on. So LA's Totally Awesome Drain Opener. This is 64 fluid ounces. I have not tried this yet because we went to a hardware store and picked up some professional drain opener. And I think it worked a little bit, but we got to figure out what's going on. But if you've ever tried this, let me know. It says extra strength on the back. I don't know if it says that on the front, but it says works fast to cut through grease and hair. And when you walk into a Home Depot, for a size like this, you can pay anywhere in between $8 to $15 for a drain opener. So I grabbed 3 of these. I just want to keep them down in the basement, just to try out. I might even I don't know if drain opener is not good for your pipes, but I'm thinking about doing this every quarter, every month, just to put some. I have an older home. My home is almost 100 years old. This is another LA's Totally Awesome product. Their all-purpose cleaner, Rust Lime Calcium. This is 32 fluid ounces. It says their new formula. And when I see this in the Dollar Tree, I always think CLR, the calcium lime rust. But so it probably is very comparable in product. This says made in USA. LA's Totally Awesome. If you've tried it, let me know how it works. Is it just as good as CLR? Is it even better? You all really hit me to the T. They have these bags of Nighttime Halls Soothe. It has a syrup center. They are made with real honey. This is the honey chamomile flavor. On the cooling flavor meter, it gets a 2 out of 5. Right there, see that? And this bag has 25 drops. So this is not the regular. I think the hauls we get in the Dollar Tree are like 10 to 12 count. This is what you would get out of a regular store for $1. So don't hesitate to grab these. They expire April 17th, 2022. I love keeping hauls on deck. Let me give you a review. I do not like these no-touch keys. They are flimsy as I don't know what. They break very easy as far as being plastic. If I would purchase another no-touch key, I would definitely make sure it's metal. I would not purchase these again. These have been snapping all over the place. Pack of polar mackerel fillets in oil. It says best used by October 11th, 2022. It is wild caught mackerel. This is a 3.53 ounce. It is a somewhat what you might consider a slim package, but safe for one day. Because the boys, well, they do like fish too, but for me, I'll just cook this up with some tomatoes and some onions in a pan and put it over rice. A nice, easy, quick meal. And then also just thinking about having stuff that is sustainable in my pantry, because I want my boys to get in that container of Nutella. I want them to get in that container good, because Nutella is not cheap. And I want them to scrape out all the nooks and crannies out of the container. I bought these Snyder's of Hanover Rods pretzels so that they can dip this in that Nutella and get it out. Because the kids love Nutella, and this is not a bad snack to have sometimes, but in particular, this was bought to get the nooks and crannies out of the Nutella jar. Originally priced is $2.99. It has a date on there of April 17th, 2021. And then, does anybody dip their pretzels in peanut butter? I just thought about that. I was like, what else can you dip it in? Dip it in marshmallow cream, dip it in peanut butter. Ooh, they have a couple of different growing kits. We have seen these before, and when these were with the herb rocket. So they had before, I think it was plant rocket or something like that, or flower rocket. My flower rockets never took off. They did start growing, but it never really took off. I want to try planting these herb rockets. I did pick up one in sweet basil. I also grabbed a basil grow kit by a company called Buzzy. And let me know, if you did the flower rocket, did that ever take off for you? How did that work for you? My seedlings started growing in one of the pots, but they never really, I can't remember them flourishing, because these came out when COVID first started. I remember buying some of the plant rocket and planting those back in March of 2020. But this also is a sweet basil with this Buzzy basil grow kit. This is, it says, assembled in USA, distributed by Buzzy out of Pottsville, Pennsylvania, buzzyseeds.com. And they do come with growing instructions on the back. They also had coneflower, tomato. It was like daisy. It was like 5 different kinds in this Buzzy grow kit. And for the herb rocket as well, about a different variety of 5. So I picked up the sweet basil. And this is it used to be an As Seen on TV product, I thought, when it was a flower one. But it says made in USA. Because here, when it was the flower rockets, it had As Seen on TV all over it. And I picked up thyme and sweet basil. This is California Scents Cool Scents. It is the Coronado Cherry. Lasts up to 45 days. This is like a gel air freshener. I was trying to read, even with my glasses on, I can't read this right here. Multi-purpose air freshener. That's what it says. I could read it better there. And about a net weight of 5.5, does that say? Look, you can tell me. I think that does say 5.5. But it'll be interesting. So you pull this plastic off. I was just going to say it'll be interesting to see how these work. You pull this plastic off. That smells so good. I love Coronado cherry flavor. That smells so good. And this gel should last up to 45 days. So we'll see. I'm going to put this in my car. They have Scrub It odor resistant non-scratch scrubber. Let me show you one while I read the other. This is 1 pack. It says it gets soft in warm water, firm in cold water. It is a 10 by 10 by 3 centimeter scrubber. And it says good for the entire home. Let me flip that on the back so you can see. It did come in green and orange at the Dollar Tree I went to. So Dollar Tree is not just good for holiday cards. Don't forget, you can run in there for any type of cards. Sympathy, get well, thinking of you, and that's what I did. I picked up this kind of thinking of you card. I have a friend I want to send this to. This one says, just because I'm not blowing up your phone doesn't mean you're not on my mind. Thinking of you. And then also, this card says, your life uplifts others. Thank you for the difference you're making. Because I have someone who is making a huge difference in my life and in my boy's life. And I want him to know that. And then this is Garden Collection Planter Trolleys. These guys, I probably should have bought more of these. But I did just pick up one in each color. So you know what a trolley looks like, right? Let me show you the front. Look at that. These can be so expensive. I just pray and hope that these actually work really well, they last well, because something like this in a home, like a Home Depot, or even if you get it from Target or whatever, these can cost. I've spent, I think, about $8.99 on the wooden ones that I have for my plants to sit on and be able to roll around. So fingers crossed. We're going to hope these planter trolleys work well. And if you see these, you have to grab them up, guys. Gotta grab them up. And I was really surprised to see all of these kitchen utensils by this company called Euroware. They're stainless steel. It says Super Grip Kitchen Genie Euroware. Made in China for Euroware, which is out of Brooklyn, New York. So this here is a spaghetti server. I just kept it in the plastic. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it soon. That's one spaghetti server by Euroware. Here goes one 12-inch wire whisk. These actually say a limited 5-year warranty. At least this one does, which is by the same company. 12-inch wire whisk, rust-resistant, easy to clean, chrome-plated steel. This one did not come in the plastic. And then this is a Kitchen Genie egg slicer, stainless steel, which this is good. My mother used to have one of these, but it says slices an egg to thin, even pieces, easy to operate, ideal for making salad and sandwiches. And that was my idea with this. My oldest son and I have been eating a lot of salads, and he likes a good variety on his salad. So I thought, how about boiling eggs and slicing them up and putting them on that salad for him? Another kitchen product. We've been getting the Rosano Pansino products in the Dollar Tree. Her cutters. This is the Mustache Comfort Grip Cutter. And they, the company Wilton put out these products with her name on it. And this is by the company OK, I believe. If I'm not wrong, the company name is OK. But guys, who doesn't need this right now? All of the hand sanitizer we've been putting on our hands. This is a nourishing lemon oil cuticle mask with vitamin E. This is for those digits. And I do need it. I still haven't used mine yet. I've purchased this some days ago. Haven't used it yet. I've been tempting to do it, like carrying it around in my purse so I can make sure I use it. But it brightens and nourishes. Easy to use. It says use before a manicure. I don't do my nails, but I may try painting them one day. With one of these nail polishes that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And I thought this right here was like what I need in particular, and probably a lot of other people, because the hand sanitizer has been killing my cuticles. I can still put lotion on. It does not matter. They have been extremely dry. But you do get 10 fingertip masks in here. It says made in Korea. And that's my Dollar Tree haul. So thank you, everyone who sat through this. I really appreciate your support and patronage when it comes to my channel. And I had to kind of sit down and make sure I did this today, because I have been getting myself in a funk about the issue I have going on in my house right now, and I needed to sit down and do this. It always makes me feel better to reach out and talk to you all. And the other thing I'm going to say to you, which I just saw, I was so glad I got that reminder this morning watching the Black News Channel, was that you should be buying shares of stock in the companies you put your money in. So that's a goal for me. If it is not by the end of this year, that is a goal for me to buy some stock in Dollar Tree. I mean, I feel like, I don't even feel like this Dollar Tree thing's a fad. It's a way of life now, in terms of just going to the Dollar Tree and trying to buy items that you know your family uses and don't cost that much. And also finding great things that you know your family will use. Even though it may not have been on your radar, but something you needed. You know it's something that's going to come up. I mean, we're always using scrubbers, you know. So I always need my car to smell fresh. Just making sure for me that I don't go overboard on it. So I appreciate you even watching these, even if everything is not something that you may use, or I know there are other Dollar Tree haulers that probably show a lot more. But I'm just not in that situation where I can go out and just be buying frivolously. So I will, and I hope it is my goal to maybe try to do just some more walkthroughs at the Dollar Tree, because I've definitely cut back on doing hauls. But I thank you. Appreciate your support, and we'll be talking really soon. It is Friday, so happy Friday, and have an awesome weekend on purpose. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Double up on the mask, because I heard Fauci say that's what we should be doing now. And in all actuality, I have a girlfriend who's always been doubling her mask. I told her, I said, you were way ahead of the game before even Dr. Fauci mentioned it. And it's not a bad idea, because we have different strains popping up left and right. So just stay safe. Take care, everyone. Talk to you soon.